It should be an interesting matchup here, WLF. Obviously, sitting at the top of the table at the moment with one game in hand. As that could put them to first place standing. A really strong roster at that as well. Well, Arju, CKS, and Lindo. And speaking of Lindo, he's able to find the opener of the series. A 1-0 start already for WLF. And I've not even had time to talk about Galaxy Bank.
Well, you might be a bit short-changed. You're playing with Espinita, a fabulous player in his own regards there. Atomic, and of course the sub-email coming in. For that magnificent roster is one, of course, the nice Cactus, 3 times off the bounce, so high-quality player. But WLF, not playing with money talk, we stepped in beforehand. It's RG, of course, the most main starting roster player seems to be for the current junction, our history in the esports, but Atomic pumps up ball further up, Lindo beaten. And we're just moving the ball side of the Spanish man himself. Espinita just trying to force RG into a sticky situation.
Galaxy Bank currently yet to have a win in this season of the Superstar League, and facing off against WLF is not going to be an easy win to get. They are playing a pretty good roster today. Of course, I mentioned that Atomic and M-Ray duo, who are both 2/3 of that magnificent roster, one of the most promising teams in the bubble scene at the moment, and they are teamed up for this matchup, of course, not with their usual teammate, instead having Espinita over on the Galaxy Bank side. But WLF have been together for so long, they've got all the chemistry in the middle, they're a tried and tested roster. But can the Galaxy Bank come on top and get their first win of the season? Well, the passes are coming out, the shot should not connect in time. Another shot, up high to the crossbar. Atomic out to the corner, can send it back in once more with a drop down centre. Espinita backing off, and Arju taking it high. Moving with the bump, can't find it. Espinita sends it to the corner over to Emery. Finding a bit of time for a push up field from Galaxy Bank. With an intersection from WLF, keep it out of possession just for now.
For the time being, the 2 minutes already winding down on the clock. The Italian side has seemed to be providing some interesting moments. Atomic via their hammer, just straight on target. CKS credit for the save. RG was upon the moment. Was able to maybe find a way around, but the pressure still against him. It's Atomic. Damn it. Moves, and there another block by Lindo. Espinita's up. RG too quick, too pacey. The pro really is just stretching the leg use even more, and into the side from the left-hand perspective of Galaxy Bank. They cannot break through WLF.
After that early start for WLF, nothing else has came to threatening as of yet. Just half the game going. It still remains 1-0. The WLF are pushing up to extend upon that lead to 2. But Atomic taking it high, and to get a second touch on it past CKS. It drops down towards net, but no follow-up because Arju a free touch away. Finally getting contested, the ball lands to Atomic. Taking it high off the bat wall, coming centre over for Emery. The pass to Atomic, but the shot not working out. 0 boost in Atomic's tank. They can get a pass outside to Espinita. Backing off as the ball lies to Emery. Galaxy Bank not putting too much pressure on as of yet, and still trailing by 1. Could possibly be turning to 2 any moment now. As the ball goes high in front of net, Atomic is still clear away. Pressure remains. Decimates out to the corner, not getting that clear they're looking for. Galaxy Bank need to get on the attack and need to do it soon, as they're just running out of time by the seconds.
The clock's still ticking down. 1-0 happily supplied, of course, originally, but there is pressure being asserted on Galaxy Bank, on WLF defences. They could be penetrated here. They will find RG with the original save. Still on to him. Moves the ball swiftly down. But there, Lindo, a passing field. No, he goes for the shot. A bit of green slipping in there. And RG alone. Backline defence. Espinita backboards that one. Bit foolish there, presuming they were actually on top.
Ball drops down over to Emery, trying to find a pass out, but the pressure remains from WLF. It could be that 2-goal lead they were looking for at the drop down. Saved by Emery. And Atomic, you can dribble it out. But met by CKS, not going to be that easy. The ball staying in the midfield for now. Emery going high, a launch up field. He can follow up, get a flip reset, looking for a bump, can't find it. Arju gets a save. The WLF putting it on their back line for now. Galaxy Bank is stretching all they can to find a goal. With only 30 seconds left though, they've got to do it soon. As they're attacking out from WLF, attack back over Escamita. The 50 working out in Lindo's favour, and a clear back to CKS. Time is running out. Galaxy Bank need to make a push and need to do it right about now. Otherwise, game number 1 is going to go in favour of WLF, and it's looking like that will be the case with all the possession in the world. WLF hold on to the whole 5 minutes of this game and will take game 1. WLF go 1-0 up in the series, and a good start, but a very close one.
Interesting start there. Lindo getting the only goal in that one. Very well shut out on Listery Stream. We've seen goal score lines popping. They're enough closer to double digits, and these two teams, to give credit to them, Boyo, are bubble veterans. Bar RG, of course, the only pro player onto the pitch here. I certainly expected him a little bit more. Of course, he's, I wouldn't say not part of that roster. He has been on history time beforehand. But he was fairly quiet.
Yeah, he was a quiet one that game around, and just going into that next game, it's already been a bit of promise from Galaxy Bang, of course. We see Emery getting 5 shots at that first game, and only 2 from Atomic and Espremita combined. So he was definitely the star shooter of the Galaxy Bang side, but just a matter of can he keep it up and find a goal next time around. We're just waiting for all our players to get back in, and there they are right there. It's game number 2, a close start for WLF, but they do come out on top. But can they continue facing off against the pressure of Galaxy Bang? They were getting ever so close as time went on.
Good question. Still complex. It's interesting to see how it plays out. There's people who might be talented enough to work out how the series is coming into the esports. New and fresh to the cusp itself. And there it is, Lindo from game 1 repeats the feat, scores early. The question now relies to Galaxy Bang. They finally score.
The WLF twice now they got that early goal. And last time around, they're able just to hold on to that 1-0 lead for the rest of the time. Galaxy Bang looking this time around to try and find an equaliser, possibly even take the lead. And they weren't able to do it game 1, they've got to do something different game number 2. The shots are already coming out for that 2-goal lead. Emery taking it high and then forcing the way through. Over the back ball, the drop down centre, the follow up in there from Atomic, but not slipping by. Clearing from Lindo, and it takes it high over 1. And they find the pass out centre, dropping it down to CKS. They continue that pressure. The WLF have got to get. Going back to Arju. The Italian superstar joined that Mouse esports side. He's really making a name for himself in the RLCS, and obviously we know how good he is in the bubble scene and how well he matches up. I want to see a little bit more from this series. There's a bit of a sluggish start for him in game number 1. He was top of the scoreboard, but nothing too amazing to show.
There's a bit of pressure. Boy, I wanted something from RG. Stacks to the backboard. CKS. He's been in the Renegade Elite multiple times. He's shown how good he can be. They're all great players. The Italian side, Galaxy Bang, haven't found an answer, the way to break through. Not even their own box, their own half, and Espanita just giving the ball possession too cheaply there. Email straight across, Lindo drops to CKS, Shirley went for net, wrong decision. RG with a free shot off target, 3-man wall, 2 minutes gone, 1-0.
Looking very familiar to game number 1. A 1-0 lead still remains for WLF, but Galaxy Bang pushing up through Atomic off the back wall and cleared away by CKS. Epimita taking it high, but no follow-up with his lose the pressure that Galaxy Bang fought to get. But Atomic went with the pass to Emery, can't find it, going for a bump, can't connect either, and Galaxy Bang are just struggling to find a goal. Looking like they could see another 1-0 game, but that's off the post and out. CKS's shot just not good enough, but Lindo taking it high. The pass into CKS will connect, but saved by Atomic and out to the side once more. Takes it high past 1. CKS is there waiting on net. The demo and Lindo Emery booming that to the back wall, nowhere near the net. But Atomic dropping it down. The pressure's there from Galaxy Bang, but the finish nowhere to be found. Espinita launching it high. Emery, he will connect and knock it down low. Follow from Espinita. Like, finally, we Galaxy Bang need to slip by, but Lindo deals with that perfectly to keep that away for now.
Well, CKS in the defence. Atomic up, no explosion. No signal to say wanting to pace Archie across over to CKS. Blocked it goes, there is pressure. Either side from each side of the net, and Archie cross infield play to CKS. Double touch the rupture. Could be there. Not going to occur as Atomic batters and bruises through the Italian defence again. It's Espinita there by the backboard, stacks to the option. And there again, Lindo just moves it down. The Italians really are playing typical pure defence, score early and just park the ball.
That could be another shot slipping by. Emery can't find the save. Atomic, the push up field, cannot be out Lindo. A lack of boost in the tank, but Emery, full boost, heading to the backboard, ordering a bump. The ball makes a meet off the crossbar, and then we have a tied game.
It's really something, this, isn't it? 68 seconds gone. Into the potential of this game too. Don't know how necessarily it's going to play out, but how it has shaped up with Espinita really now puts it onto the balance. And RG beaten. That's a surprise in the post. Playing a little bit of dividends for the Italians. They have to keep on pushing to get that deficit removed and back into the lead. As Emmer drops all the way back, Arju. Okay. Takes a little bit upfield, and boy, I hope the Italians from playing passing style and a bit of substance to it seem to turn into jelly, and their feet really no longer planted on the ground.
They're scrambling for that goal to take the lead. 30 seconds left, it's still on a piece. Arju, the line through there cannot connect. As the ball goes high once more, Emery can't follow up. The pass out centre. Over Espinita. Not good enough. Dropping down once more. Saved by Lindo and another clear away. Espinita rushing back to net. Get a touch on it. But the ball goes centre. Saved by Emery. All free committing. Arju can finish that off. And the simplest of mistakes from Galaxy Bang. A triple commit in net will result in WLF getting a free shot on goal and a 2-1 lead.
Well, WLF has seen the group and all the standings that go in with it. It surprised me. RJ and WLF continues to top and rock the group. It's just who will finish first and second between those two. Galaxy Bang really are putting themselves in a difficult situation to claw themselves back out. It's Steamer to keep the ball up. Atomic anyway across infield. Goes for the backboard though, as Arju has to keep the ball up. The bazooka and chance to tie the game back. And Arju not risking it. Espinita back again, drops it down, and the Italians take a comfortable 2-0 series lead.
WLF already got match point in their favour with two pretty close games. They do still come out on top so far. 2-0 in this best of 5. See one more win and they will take it and continue their flawless run in the Superstar League. But Galaxy Bang, they've been close, but close and not enough.
That's all fair points here. Galaxy Bang, an interesting sort of dilemma for Boyoroyo because they're a decent side on paper. Of course, they're playing the Emer technically their sub. Atomic usually plays alongside him, so they ain't really Galaxy Bang only by name, not by nature. They're just struggling to hold the possession, struggling to pass the ball, and the stats again on the assists so low. The saves are only just being there because they're forced into their own box for the entirety of the 5 minutes on the clock. So game 3 needs to be a little bit more offensive minded, but has to be better on the pass and at the mid lane.
Yeah, they have to see a little bit more substituted players from Galaxy Bang. They're getting the shots off, but nothing too threatening from them. Zethevita off the kickoff, an early chance and brings it centre. The follow-up just slipping by from Emery, and that's the start Galaxy Bang are looking for. A 1-0 lead in the first 7 seconds, and that's the passes. Those are the shots we are looking for. The defense of WLF, a bit messy right there, but Galaxy Bang taking full advantage of it.
Oh, yeah, they really should have got that one out. There was enough on the line, and Lindo effectively redirected in, not by, of course, purpose, but Arju Demo. They're trying to respond with a snippy goal of their own, and CKS bits into Atomic's little space. Move downfield now, and anywhere on target would be sufficient to force Lindo up. He does that at least. Emmer across, over to Espinita, 50s, blocked, but it goes in favour to WLF. Tighter to the wall, more favourable, higher too. Forces the boost to plantation to go him down as RG lobs one downfield. A Hassia pass, it's over to CKS, and unfortunately the CKS doesn't see the net, but it is a very fabulous own goal.
Oh no, Galaxy Bang, they finally got a lead, but an own goal's taken it away from them. I think that was Atomic getting a small tap on off the crossbar and in. Galaxy Bang lost that lead they got so early on. They're now tied 1 apiece, again number 3. They're facing match point. They need to find the reverse if they want to win this series, and scoring an own goal is not the way to do that.
We've seen about 3 own goals yesterday. And then well for the particular team who does that. Neymar just playing that ball right backwards there. Atomic pops it up. The air dribble's poor as Lindo's able to fit it out perfectly, but it's went to Espinita. Backward stacking CKS. That's flinging yourself to the ball. Desperately clinging it off the own crossbar too, just to make sure it pinches into the corner. And Espinita won't make the same mistake twice. Straight on target. RG pops it high up. 90 seconds gone. 1 apiece here, and there's Emer trying to move it back again into the middle.
Trying to get the touch off the corner, can't find it. Atomic pushes in. High over 1. The pass up to Espinita, looking with the bump, can't find it. And a clear upfield will be met by Emery. Taking it slow, gets it past Lindo. The CKS quick to the forward. The demo not working out. The same able we found either way. And a pass upfield. Espinita can connect, but met by the defender. CKS over 1. Sent back to Emery to do it all again. The launch upfield. Met by Arjo, sent in the midfield. And Emery trying to take control in the dribble. Lindo will meet that and try and get the shot on target and force his way through. Can't find the shot, but the pressure there once more for WLF. Trying to find that lead and just try and close out the series 3-0.
LS beneath. Irido fending away, function at defence there. Atomic off the backboard. Anybody there? That's an at least sparking open. But CKS has been a rock in defence for the majority of this series. Goes downfield, force a 50 out, Lindo up. RG has to be up by this point, playing too safe for his own good. What's a chance really gone awry there as Espinita should have an infield pass and does not go for it. Boyo, seems Galaxy Bang here really don't want to be winning this one by any form of confidence. Great amount of skill either.
Didn't like it at the moment. There's still 2 minutes left. The Espinita on the dribble gets met by CKS and the pressure will still remain. Arjun for launch. Over to the corner, get the flip reset, taking it high over 1. The pass out to CKS. All by himself to find the pass centre. No teammates there and a wasted chance for WLA. It's Atomic. Out to the midfield. Espinita just flying by, so close for his touch, but not good enough. It's Arjun out, all by himself, and he forces his way through, over at the corner, saved by Emery, and the ball up high. Galaxy Bang hanging on by a thread at the moment. Still 1 apiece in game 3. Match point for WLA. And Galaxy Bang, they are so close to losing it all. They're so close to just taking this lead. I don't really know how this is going to go. It's a bit too close to call.
There, Boyo is the major question. Which way really is it going to go? And it's Atomic infield pass. Espinita wasn't ideally set up for it. Lindo with the great save there. Oh, he redirected one into his net, but that time he gets it cleanly out, and that's a nice little pass. And Espinita from 0 to 0 in a matter of about 5 seconds.
And a double commit again. Emery and Atomic both going with the ball left, and Mita not able to react in time. Gives WLA a 2-1 lead. Game number 3. Match point in their favour. Galaxy Bang need to come back if they want to stay in this series. Otherwise, this is the end of the road for them. Better launch upfield. Goal on target saved by Lindo. The ball falls back. Over Espinita. CKS looking for the touch up high. Nobody in position to follow this up in the Galaxy Bang side. Not much time left. Atomic going for the air dribble. Gets it over Arju. Looking for the dunk, can't find it. The ball falls to the corner. CKS taking it high. Taking it slow. Over one. It falls back to Emery. Time is ticking. Galaxy Bang. But one last ditch effort. It could just slip by. Emery, a lovely touch, ties it up. 2-2. And the time almost running out. Emery is there, keeping Galaxy Bang in this game. 9 seconds left. 2-2. All tied up.
Oh, Galaxy Bang do not know when they are done. That's a sneaky little shot that runs right through, but they get this one in. It's not sneaky! Oh, daylight robbery. WLF just burgled the house, caught red-handed, and they got told they can keep the goods there.
2-2. Oh, so close for a 0-second winner. And we do head to overtime. Match point for WLF. Their overtime and they win unless they take the series, but Galaxy Bang, they were so close, but they threw it away so close, but not good enough. But a lovely touchdown from Emery, saved by Arju. The pressure there for Galaxy Bang, they'll already act on it. Emery gets a demo on Arju. The CKS is there for the save. They're dribbling that upfield. A launch. Put this in a sticky situation, all over each other. The bumps into the fence, making things difficult. Window to the backboard, the follow-up not there. Atomic to the side, Arju able to meet it, over the backboard, drop down, saved by Emery, the pressure's there. Galaxy Bang need to get this away, but they're not doing so yet. The pass out centre, CKS fakes out one, and a fake out another, but Emery gets the save. Ball lands back out to Lindo though, the pass out to Arju, over in the corner, not followed up, but right there is Lindo, bringing it centre, the follow-up not found in time. Estimator can't make that touch, Emery gets it played away. Slowing things down for a moment, the ball falls back to CKS. Arju straight back on it though, trying to find that goal for WLA. On the counter attack is Galaxy Bang, bringing it centre, not working out. It's overtime, some very close attempts from both sides, but still 1 minute 30 seconds in and nothing scored as of yet.
Tight match. One robbery. Atomic might look and put a wrong right here. Espinita cross, no double. The Italians in this OT has played more aggressive than they have been in the under regulation. Emery just past two, as simple as that. Infield shot, nobody there. Atomic just trying to stretch to a fingertip away. Doesn't get it, but CKS, a dribble, a pop. Oh, off the post, but Lindo there, and Atomic off the line. WLF there, well, he's sitting there smirking, but it's been wiped off. It's Galaxy back onto the counter, high, low, but no pointer right through that defence just yet. 2 minutes 30 gone, 2 apiece in this OT.
This overtime has been some showing of defence right here, some very close saves, some very close attempts, the defence working out, but finally a mistake. Estevita out to the side, but Zero puts it to this beat out Arju, gets the ball touched past, Arju can't take control, he's taking it above his own net, dribbling it through, giving plenty of his time to his teammate to get in the right position. It's Arju, a good 50 win, if the ball comes off the corner will not be followed up, but CKS, he hits it wide and Espinita ready for the clear. CKS dropping down, another launch upfield. Arju gets a touch up high, over to the ceiling, and Atomic backing off. Arju over one. WLF looking to win it right here. Atomic dangerously close. Lindo up the post, and it will slip by. CKS for the game a winner. WLF. They take the series 3-0.
Well. The fact that Galaxy Bang or Magnifico, depending on how you want to look at it, that roster there, you would expect it to be somewhat closer. It wasn't even. You can look at the scoreline as much as you want, Boyo, but WLF for the most of that series, far too much comfortable. Didn't have to really face much resistance either here, but bringing it in front of your own box must have been the most foolish decision I've seen in a long time. But that's how it goes. 3-0, so RJM and well, WLF will still have a couple of battles of their own at the top of this group.
Yeah, they'll be fighting along the top of that group. WLF, RGM, both staying undefeated, and both as well tied in game differential. So they are fully even. So that's going to be a very exciting matchup. Now we're taking place next week. So I'm very excited to see that one. But of course, moving on to our next matchup, it will be Total Sharon versus Team WMB, our Group A matchup of the day. It'll be sadly our last one of the day as well, but that will be after our break. So be sure to stick around. It will not be long.